And welcome back to the second Nime podcast with Bobby Sanpo. I am not actually 本当にない、taking a walk 散歩しない今でも I am comfortable right now. Let's continue with our easy English. いきましょう。So, last time, 次回 or 前回 I always mess those up. We talked about introduction, little 自己紹介. I've just been in Japan for only, 4 months? Only 4 months or so. And I've really liked it. Before, I was eating a lot of konbini food. I think food at the konbini is very good. It's cheap. It's kind of cheap. 安い or 安いかなでも maybe not too healthy. Maybe not the healthiest. So what I started to do the last couple weeks was I started to make my own soup, my own Nabemono, and I have that for dinner most days. But most days. But my question,質問がwhat do you like to put in your nabemono? In your soup? I started with a lot of different things. I started with carrots, onions, tamagini. I forgot the word for carrot in Japanese. If you know it, tell me in the comments. Potatoes, satsuma. I like sweet potatoes. I don't like the white potatoes, the shiro potatoes. But it looks like in the Japanese supermarkets, the supa, there is a lot of different kinds of soup mixes. Lots of kinds of broth that you can put in. You can put in a miso broth. You can put in a spicy kimchi broth. You can put in a white broth. You can put in... There's so many different kinds of broth, with the dashi and all the different flavors. All the different flavors. いろいろの味. So, my question is what do you all like to put in it? I think right now I really like oden. But I put the oden in and I put everything else also with it. I put everything else like carrots, onions, little bit of horenso or spinach. Like if I open my refrigerator, my rezuko, I can see that I put a little bit of mushrooms, and a lot of other stuff. I tried to put in mushrooms as well. Or not mushrooms, tofu. But I don't know if I know how to handle Japanese tofu yet, or just tofu. When you go to the Japanese supermarket, there are so many kinds of tofu. There's yawarakai tofu, right? And then there's hard tofu, and then there's maybe not so soft or yawarakai, but maybe medium. There's a lot. And at the Japanese supermarket, they also have lots of different soup, like pre-made. So pre-made or junbi, it's like all you need to do is put the bag into the soup mix and you have a lot of the ingredients or sayori. So you already have a lot of those ingredients pre-made, which is good for me because I am not very good at cooking. But I'm trying. But the soup is always very healthy, I think. I don't put a lot of meat into it. I usually don't put meat in my soups. I put beans in there, and I like it that way a little better. I think the meat is good if it's fresh, if I eat it the same day, but I eat it throughout the week. So tell me what you like in your soup, in your nabemono. Right now I'm throwing everything into it, like daikon as well, but I'm not sure. All the Japanese broths, they taste so good, so all the nabemono is so good, but there's so many kinds. So I also put garlic and shoga or ginger in there as well. And I'm trying to think of other things. I think the onions, putting onions in there, give it a really good taste too. But I don't like, I like thick broth. I like broth with a lot of flavor. I like it very spicy or karai. And I don't like very soft, salt flavored soups or clear broth. But that's just me. I like a lot of curry flavor. So something like soup curry, I love. But it's hard to make healthy curry sometimes because curry has a lot of, sometimes it has a lot of fat in it or milk or something. So, but I think if you put a lot of vegetables or yasai, it's very healthy. So tell me, what do you like in your soup? Hopefully this podcast was enjoyable. 楽しいで。ありがとうございます。よろしくお願いします。And tell me what do you like in your nabemono? And give me some recipes or tips for making my nabemono. Thank you. ありがとうございます。またね。